Hi, my name is Raymond. I'm going to be talking about cybersecurity. Um, Following the issue on cybersecurity, I'm going to be focusing on cybersecurity attacks common in healthcare, protocol for countering cybersecurity attacks, and the significance of Stuxnet in the developing of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity attacks in common health. I mean, common in healthcare. Depend on the following facts in terms of limitations on the spending on cybersecurity. When it comes to cybersecurity, most of the companies are hesitant to. I mean, not hesitant per se, but they're slow in terms of spending more on cybersecurity for the sake of the protection of the company and company records, especially in the healthcare business. Another factor is that there's high demand for medical records in the black market, whereby black market is, I mean, there's a lot of competition in the medical field, and you find like a lot of medical records are always hidden. So there's still high demand for medical records in the black market, whereby there's a lot of competition in medical companies and and most of the people are selling drugs on the side. Like they're not going through insurance. They're not using I mean, they're not using proper processes in order for them to sell medical records. But then with the cybersecurity, it's where like they get to hack into medical fields and medical records for the sake of their own earning for the black market on the side. There's also ransomware, whereby they'll take advantage of medical fields, and then you know get into hack into their company records for the sake of ransom, in exchange for cash, right? And then there's also employee negligence. This is more of an issue in terms of cybersecurity attacks coming in healthcare, whereby employees are more involved. Sometimes, like you find employees are more involved because they're willing to go on the side and sell drugs on the black market. And then there is small health organizations that are outmatched. Small health organizations that are outmatched in terms of like competition, like the drug market, right? And most of these small health organizations will tend to get into hacking and explore their competitors, for the sake of competition. And then the protocol for countering cyber attacks is spending more on cybersecurity, really, whereby with the fact that a lot of computer viruses, which can block the hackers from getting into the medical field, the medical records and all that. And then some employee supervision, because I feel like at the end of the day, some employees are more turned into cyber security attacking for the fact that they're trying to start their own thing on the side. So this brings in the fact that employees should be supervised. Really, if that's a protocol that can counter cyber attacks, because it starts within. It starts within the company. And then the significance of Stuxnet in the developing of cybercrime. Stuxnet is a computer worm uncovered in 2010 by Kaspersky Lab. This is a Japanese IT company that's focused on really software engineering. So this Stuxnet was created more for the military in terms of like hacking nuclear weaponry. So what it does is that it modifies codes and gives unexpected commands while returning a loop of normal operation systems and values feedback to the users. So it's where like they get to hack into an opponent or whatever system they're trying to hack into, but then it gives normal operation system. So they will be hacking into your will be hacking into your records and you won't even know. But eventually, I think with time you get to know. But they still get to uncover all your they get to bridge the gap of where like they get to know all your information in regards to what you do as a company, like your records, all that stuff. So Stuxnet has been in use since like I think 2005, but uncovered in 2010. So it's been really more of a military kind of. It's been more of a military kind of way of interfering within what is this? Interfering within nuclear weaponry. But now it's ended up transitioning into other organizations like healthcare and other big organizations that make it big. My references to my resources include infoscienceinstitute.com and then Wikipedia on Stuxnet, and then open.edu/cybercrime.com. This was my first video. Thank you.